This is Right Side Trader. Today is January 24th, 2025, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing IWM, that's the Russell 2000, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over to these charts and see what we see. Let's maximize this and resize that, and we see green. The Russell is still green. The Russell has a hammer and it's still above, the yearly pivot. It's still fighting these previous highs that it had back over here. Let me go let you see this. That's back in 2021. That supply in that market. The thing is, you would think it would be fairly easy for this thing to actually just bust right through that. But as we can see, the last quarter of last year, as soon as we got above that area, how this market actually really sold off. That's why I'm really pay attention to supply and demand in the market on all time frames, pretty much. But that's what I see here. We are still trying to go higher, but we got to kind of like just wait and see what happens here. Let's go ahead and go down to the monthly chart and see what we see there. On this monthly chart, we can see we are still deep inside of this previous month red candle. We're just getting close to maybe above the 50% of that body, and it's having a hard time fighting up this whole sell-off of previous month on the Russell. We are back above the quarterly. These are quarterly pivots. The quarterly pivot, and we are back above the 9-10 moving average. So technically, we are back in a bull market. We are bullish. So we just gotta trade accordingly, when it comes to the Russell. The Russell can stay in a sideways motion for quite a while. So these are unusual candles for the Russell. As you can see, it happens just, once a quarter, once a year, and it happened twice last year. That was kind of crazy. So pay attention to what you're doing with the Russell. It doesn't usually make these big swings and big moves like we're seeing there. All right, let's go down to the weekly chart and see what we see here on this weekly chart. Whoa. Again, on the weekly chart, we had this bullish piercing pattern at the bottom in the right location, but we had a bearish pattern. We had a bearish pattern, then a bullish pattern. Now we got confirmation of our bullish pattern. So again, I do kind of expect us to actually go up and make all-time highs. But with the Russell, that can be a 3 or 4 weeks down the road, maybe 3 or 4 months down the road, the way it moves. Because back here, as you can see how it likes going sideways, that's what it can do. And that's a couple of months that we're looking at right there before it actually makes that big launch and launch out of this area where it may start consolidating yet. So that's what I see. But we do have confirmation of our bullish pattern in the right location, so I do kind of expect this thing to continue going higher, but we got to wait and see, because again, this is quite a bit of supply, and this supply may keep us from going any higher than what we see right now, because again, we do have a doji here. This can be the start of an evening star, and we can end up with a red candle next week and end up swinging back down. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at the daily noise and wrap this on up. Let's go here, daily noise. As we can see, this market was gapping up. That was previous week. This week it got up here and it started going sideways. This is the Russell. And since it's going sideways and didn't really drop, this is why I'm thinking maybe it could go high. Maybe it can go higher. Maybe it can go higher. I think it can. We just got to kind of wait and see what's going to happen here with the Russell. But trade accordingly. With the Russell, it doesn't like move. Usually it doesn't. You don't see all this chop. You see a lot of choppiness. So this could start happening at any time on the Russell in this crazy market that we're going to be having here, come this year. Got to kind of like wait and see what happens here. But volatility actually kind of dropped. I saw here in the last couple of days. So things may be getting ready to smooth out here, and this market may be getting ready to go higher. Like I've been saying, the Russell may make all-time highs earlier this year than what it did last year. But we still got to wait and see what happens there. And that's pretty much it. That's all I have to share here. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.